Come on, baby. Put your magic to the test. Hey, yo. Come on.
What more do you want from me?
Damn.
Hey, yo. Give me a 1 in the chat if the audio is straight. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2. Riggs! It got to be a Riggs, baby.
I want to some door help.
5, 4, 3, 2. I'm good. Appreciate you, Joey. Boom. Come on. Come on. Hey. Come on, baby. Chuma Edoga signed, man, or he's about to sign a 1-year contract, and that's the breaking news of the day. As I was setting up everything, I was going to put breaking news in the caption to catfish a few of you guys. I need some catfish, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, some hot water cornbread, man, and some spaghetti and some good old Mississippi catfish. Ooh, don't that sound good, don't it, y'all? That sound real good. Some catfish, man. Ooh, I wanted to catfish y'all so bad and say breaking news and just leave it as the breaking news part. But I know y'all love me and I love y'all, so I don't want to do y'all like that. But the Cowboys, we are doing what we do best, right? And that's slow motion. You know, I'm gonna have me a new drop sometime this week. And it's going to be slow motion with it. Slow motion with it. Ooh, I like it like that. All right, so and we can't say they working that back. Slow motion with it. Slow motion with it. But the Dallas Cowboys, I'm the fool. I'm the fool. And I know April Fool was the first, but I'm still optimistic of this team. Believe it or not, I'm standing 10 toes down, and I'm saying that we go win 10 or more games next season. And if you 10 toes down with Law right now, let me see 1-0 in the chat. Let me see 1-0. And if you don't, if you just 0, you put 0. But if you 10 toes down, right? If you 10 toes down with Law right now, you know, with us going to win 10 or more games, put 10 in the chat. That's all I need to see. I know somebody, sometimes, you know, y'all need to help me be motivated, you know. All right. You know, see. There we go. Yeah, baby. Y'all see who saw the final word yesterday? Or last night, basically. Who saw the final word last night? BD like, man, hell with that, man. You know, he's pessimistic. He still put 10 down. Who saw the final word last night? And I got Big Game James to at least shake the package of the Kool-Aid. And if you know how you shaking the Kool-Aid package, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no Kool-Aid, man, but I got some tins right here. Big Game James at least did like this. I got Big Game. Did y'all see it? Did y'all see him at least do like this? Big Game James at least shook the Kool-Aid package. So all I need for him to do now is I'm going to get him to get the picture. And then I'm going to have to get the girl to give him water. You know what I'm saying? Hey, pause. They ain't gonna make him sweat, but I'm gonna have that girl to give him water and make him sweat a little bit, and then he gonna do like this. Then he gonna open up that Kool-Aid and pour it down in. He gonna pour that Kool-Aid in the water. I promise you. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him to do that Kool-Aid this year, man. He gonna say, "Law, I'm not about that. I'm not gonna get it." But I said that right here, ladies and gentlemen, 30 Visit starts today. Out of these guys, shout out to my guy Defy. I think he don't do a good job. He do a great job, and he did this beautiful illustration of the Cowboys' top 30 visit tracker. Who off of this list, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the globe, who off of this list will at least get you to sip the Kool-Aid? Who off of this list would get you to at least shake the package? Put sip in the name of the player if we draft. Shake. If you even pessimistic, if you the big game James, you know what I'm saying? Who would get you to shake it or sip it? And I'm looking at this list, and first and foremost, I look at the numbers here on who they bringing in, and it shows that they are secretly looking at offensive linemen in general and linebacker. Those have the most, and then running back. So if the Cowboys goes like this and draft a Trey Benson, who's out there sipping on some trays? Pause if necessary. Who sip trays right now? Who's going to SIP Trey right now? If you fool around, and Kevin Hicks said he ain't sipping on Nathan, well, I got to come up with a different theory then. Instead of sip, because too many no ditties. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all still hurt, man? Y'all still in y'all feelings? Oh, my God. All right, Jonathan Brooks, Bucky Irving, Breland Allen. Who would you sip the Kool-Aid on if the Cowboys draft any of these boys? Will they be a situation in a scenario to help alleviate the pain? Because we in a lot of pain right now, ladies and gentlemen. We still haven't recovered from Green Bay, and I get it. Meek says, yes, he would love. He would love. All right. Queso says Fuaga. I think that's how you say that kid's name. Only Kool-Aid that he would sip is the Fuaga brand. Fuaga brand. Late to the party. You talking about Joe Alt, or you talking about somebody else? You know what I'm saying? Alt is not going to be there at 24. But they did bring in Graham. I think that Barton Graham, or Graham Barton, I think that he is a situation. So I'm getting all of y'all names together. Fuaga and Benson is the guys that you guys would love to have. Yeah, we'll talk about Stefon Diggs. But, Law, we got the UDFAs that will make an impact in the playoffs. Cited. Don't kill me, man. Look. At least let 15 to 20 minutes get into the show. Law, Jerry will trade down. I hope that he can. Last night we got a chance to talk about Brian Thomas. And, shout out to the Thomases out there. And last night we brought that up. If you had a chance to draft JPJ, who I'm hearing that he's dropping, his stock is dropping right now, that he may end up going in the second round, which is cool. We all in, baby. We all in anyhow, right? So if the Cowboys have a lineup like this right here, Lamb, Brian Thomas, Brandon Cooks, Cavante Turpin, to a degree, both Jalen's, Brooks and Tolbert. That's a lot of wide receivers. Would that help alleviate what the Texans are doing? Because I'm glad the Texans is in the AFC. The Texans, by them scooping up and picking up Stefon Diggs' brother over here, and when I looked at the price sheet, I'm sitting here like the compensation updated per sources. This is Adam Schefter. The Bills will receive 2025 second-round draft pick. Not this year, but next season. They want to keep their picks for this season, right? They thinking down the line. If they're going to get rid of him, if they're going to get rid of him, they're going to get something for 2025. That is a brilliant move by the Texans. They still got a second-round draft pick. That's crazy, man. Every time I think of this, boy, these other GMs run circles around the Jones family. But that's a whole nother conversation. The Texans will receive Stefon Diggs and a 2024 sixth-round pick and 2025 fifth-round pick. Can somebody let me know what deal is better? The Cowboys trading off Amari Cooper to the Cleveland Browns, or Stefon Diggs going to the Texans? Like what kind of deal was that? Boy, they be running circles around us, man. I'm trying my best not to be angry and upset because, hey, we had no control of this outcome. When was let me pull this up right quick. I'm going to go to PFF, and I'm just going to figure out something while you guys look at this. It makes us sick, man. It just makes us sick because of the thing. Cooper last year here was 2021, right? Let me see. Amari Cooper. Y'all bear with me. I just want to do some analysis right quick. I didn't even think of it. Okay. His last season with us was 2021, right? Let me see what we got over here. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Stefon Diggs last season, what he did last season. All right. Bear with me. Hold tight for me, y'all. I just got to figure something out right quick. Not get to your super chats. I got to figure this out. Let me. Y'all bear with me. Bear with your boy while I figure all of this out and we get things going. Come on. I got to figure this out one way or another, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the globe. All right, cool. All right. Sound like I'm about to drop some bars over here, baby. Let me know if the background music too high or too low. Give me a 1 if it's straight. Give me a 1 if it's straight. Give me a 1 if I'm okay. I don't want to be drowned out. Let me know. All right. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. So, Amari Cooper, his last season with the Cowboys, he had 8 touchdowns, 68 receptions, 99 targets. We know about that conversation. He missed a few games, right? So, in return, we got the 5th round draft pick. In return, we got Matt Waletzko, basically, right? So I'm trying to see here if I do a cross-post analysis here. This dude had almost 60 more targets, right? 60 more targets. He had 8 touchdowns, and he had 1,100 yards. And if I do my quick math, if Amari Cooper equated the same amount of targets, that would have put him north of about 13 to 1,400 yards. That would have put him in the same wheelhouse far as receptions. And far as touchdown, he would probably have 12 or 13 touchdowns if we were to just do the raw number there. So you mean to tell me that the Texans were able to get more and more resources from Stefon Diggs and we couldn't get nothing but a map? Well, let's go. Come on, man. Now, for those who are out here watching and listening to me, let me know this right here. Let me know this right here. I want to know, and I need to know, ladies and gentlemen, who's a better wide receiver, Stefon Diggs or an Amari Cooper? I need to know. I need to know right now. Texans making moves to win a ring. We just sitting back watching, eating popcorn. That hurt. This is just nonsense, Law. I know, right? All right, Diggs is better. Okay. Cooper, okay. They are about the same. Diggs is for sure. Both are great. Yep. I look at it like this. Stefon Diggs, he's not going to kill you with blazing speed, but he going to rack you up with some nuanced route running. On top of that, you put Diggs and Tank Dell on the same team at the same time. Woo! And Nico, ooh, it's going to look good for CJ. CJ about to eat, dog. CJ about to eat. Eastside Harold, you might want to change your logo or your thumbnail to CJ if you haven't. That brother about to eat. I like to eat. Apples and banana. He about to eat. Oh, and they got Joe. There should be no excuses for the Texans. He about to get his bag. Oh yeah, people sleep on Nico. Oh yeah. Yes, they about that, and we ain't talking about the defensive side. Shoot. I guess the NFL world was like, some team in Texas is about to represent. They tired of the damn Rangers just representing. Hey, I heard the Mavs are doing really good. You know. Cowboys, man, what are we doing, man? Yeah, Cowboys versus Texans, man, in the Super Bowl. I just named it right there. I just called it. Come on, baby. Now, East Side, I'm going to say all of this one more time. Shout out to your team. I'm going to give you your flowers there. Shout out to them. The only problem that you guys got over there in Texans, land, is that y'all in the AFC. That's the only problem. Y'all in the AFC, man. That's the only thing. It's gonna be hard trying to get out of the AFC. It's going to be. But neither here nor there. Let's run this, man. Let's run this mock draft right quick. We're gonna pick the Cowboys right here. Let's roll it. Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, appreciate everybody for rocking with the nation. All right, so our needs in this particular draft, and I appreciate you guys. We're going to do this mock draft right quick. I would go with, all right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in their hands first, and then I'm going to circle back, and then we're going to do our own, okay? We're going to do it that way. So whatever's the top pick, we're going to roll with that, and then we're going to see how that looks, and then we're going to roll with mine, and then we're going to roll with you guys. We're going to do all three mock drafts. So I'm going to go with whatever the first pick available. Not even going to look at what, I'm not even going to look at, I'm just going to roll with it and let fate decide, okay? Whoever the best player available, whoever the BPA on top of the board. I don't recommend nobody doing it this way but I just wanted to see whether or not what it would look like if it wasn't in my hands, if the destiny wasn't in my hand. Okay. All of these guys, I don't like a single pick that we picked so far. I don't like a single one of these picks. I don't like none of them. All right, let's see what the grade come out be. Okay, so there's an ordering system that they did it just like this. They went with interior. Newton, I like him, but I'm not pretty much glued to what he can and can't do, right? With these wide receivers, we didn't even need a wide receiver in the second nor the third. But Johnny Wilson, I'm not going to be mad at him here with the Cowboys, nor will I be mad at Ricky. But I don't foresee those guys moving the needle that much, all right? And then with Austin Reed, quarterback from Western Kentucky, they gave an A-. I don't really see him doing it by himself, being a contribute for the 2024 season. This right here, this draft, the halfback Jace, it could be. It could be. Trey Taylor, Air Force, the safety, he probably won't even get a chance to see it. And then last but not least, Donovan, tackle. So now that you guys see how these grades work, it's absolutely bull sugar, right? So what I want to do is we're going to run this back. And that, Mr. Wright says, F this draft, man. Let's get rid of this. Newton would be nice, not going to lie, but let's do a new one. Let's do another one. All right, so now let me get you guys involved into the situation. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. All right. Hey, come on with it. All right, so these are the guys that we have here now, ladies and gentlemen. It's the 24th pick. The Dallas Cowboys select Byron Murphy. Who y'all got? We got Murphy on the table. We got Mims, man. You know, we got Kool-Aid. We got Newton, of course. And then we got JPJ, you know. And then we got Peyton Wilson or Tyler Guyton, what have you. So I'm going to let you guys pick from here. We saw how the first one rolled. Come on. In our positions of need as it relates to the Dallas Cowboys, they said running back, wide receiver, tackle, center, interior defensive tackle guy, linebacker, cornerback. Come on. I'm biased a little bit because I already know who I'll run to the table and go get at this point. All right, so let me see what y'all saying. Don't mind Murphy. Law, what the wide receiver look like. Murphy can get a center next. Yeah. Murphy, Law. If we fool around and draft Murphy, I know for sure we'll be able to have Murphy in the studios with us, you know. Good choice is JPJ, but I drink some of that Kool-Aid. Okay, all right, cool. And keep in mind that the Cowboys draft 90% of the times from this list right here, this top 30 list. So 9 times out of 10, we see a Byron Murphy there. We see a JPJ there. We absolutely see those things. Now, 9 times out of 10, it's a 90% chance that they're going to draft one of these guys is going to be a Dallas Cowboys. I'm looking at it like this. I'm going with Murphy right here. And then I got to defend this pick. Hear me out. We are razor blade thin in the inside. This is D-Law last year. This is a contract year for Osa Odigi Ozua, right? My guy Mozzie, he still got to work on head, shoulders, knees, and toes, right? He's going through a shoulder recovery And then he still got to get technique together, right? On top of that, the person next to him is Carl Davis. Must I continue to go on? I know for sure that Brock Hoffman can give us a little play. But we don't know whether or not Mozzie can give us a little play. We don't know. We know what Carl Davis can do. He plays with a high pad level. His feet are very like concrete blocks. His get off is really slow, but he got strong hands. That's his name, and that's his fame. He got strong hands with slow get off. That means he can slap and move you away from here and there. But I just presented to you guys the reason why we need that hybrid guy that can play 3 tech and 1 tech, and it'll be Byron Murphy. Murphy is the pick. Murphy is the pick, y'all. I'm just saying. All right. I told y'all, man, I'm going to talk myself into getting Murphy, man. My bad. And then I want to say Murphy Law. If it don't work, Murphy Law will be the situation. Hook 'em, baby. All right, so now you are in the second round. We don't look. I like Sanders' kid, but he ain't Dion. All right, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now, we definitely don't need a tight end, so we can put an X by that. We don't need Burton. We can probably use Ellis, baby. Keon Coleman is there. We don't need that. We do need a running back. Keon Coleman Law. Oh my gosh, wait a minute now. Hey. No way, Law. You're a terrible GM. You're fired on the spot. Wait a minute, Iceberg. I just gave you the reason why we needed Byron Murphy now. Murphy Law. Get an offensive line. Let me see where this offensive line is at, by the way. Get out the way, Cooper. Let me see where this offensive line is at. All right. Got Karen, Blake Fisher. Ooh, they drive up real quick, Law. I like Foster, Darius. Oh my God, they did. Damn, they drive real quick. Which y'all wouldn't mind Blake Fisher right now. And let's go to our interior. Ooh, they doing me dirty, y'all. They doing me dirty. All right, I do like Van Pran. Okay, give me Mims. Mims already gone, y'all. Okay. Let's go away from here. We gonna have to go with I like Fisher a little bit over the Kyron. So in the words of Mike Fisher, exclusive. We go with Mike Fisher. Let me go with Mike Fisher, relative. Oh my God, come on. All right. Johnny Wilson is there. Ooh, I see who I want, baby. Come on. Come on. I redeemed myself, baby. Trey Benson, right here on the spot, baby. I didn't get the Keon Coleman, but I got the Keon friend. Come on, man. Benson in. Come on with it. Y'all happy now? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you're here? All right. Here we go. I'm looking for linebacker now. It's getting too thick for me. It's getting too thin for me right now. Let me go to linebacker. Chambers. I got Curtis Jacobs, but I got my guy Jalen Ford. You got Hops in the house. All right, so I can probably squeeze and get Curtis on the later round. Don't fire me. Don't fire me. So far, we okay. We okay. I'm on the board right here, man. Don't fire me. Got Luke McCaffrey, man. We gonna get Luke. All right, so we don't need the running back. We already scooped that up. We definitely don't need the tackle right now. And we don't need the interior guy. My mind is telling me to look at the DBs right here. But I'm going to lean on y'all right now. I'm going to lean on y'all. Are you guys telling me to go ahead and get that linebacker? Is that what you guys are saying? Go ahead and get Tyron Harper? I ain't finna get no Joe Milton. We definitely. All right. Ford. I like Ford coverage ability. I like Nathaniel Watson. I got Trevin Wallace right here too. Come on, what y'all saying? I see a lot of Fords. I'm gonna let y'all pick this. A lot of Fords. Watson would be the best of my guy, Saitan. He showed up on Pro Day. Who's on this list? Because they visit a lot of linebackers. Peyton Wilson, Edgerrin Cooper. If we draft him from the Cowboys book right here, it would either be Trevin Wallace, McGee, or Nathaniel Watson. I like Ford. But here's the thing, though. If we draft him from the Cowboys book, it would probably be, if they looking for this linebacker before it all dries up, ladies and gentlemen, it would probably be Wallace at this point. But the craziest thing is, I think he'll be around for the next deal there. So what I'm gonna have to do here, ladies and gentlemen, ultimately, is look at, damn man, there really ain't nowhere else to look at but this linebacker room. They're gonna use it whereas they got to go get their guy at this point. They're going to grade me bad, but F them grades, man. I'm going to go and get Wallace now. Like I said, I like Ford, but I think that this is what they're going to do. Sorry if I pass y'all up on your person that you thought. You know what I mean? And somebody said, no! Please, God, no! All right, so we are, and I'm a terrible drafter, all right, so we at the wide receiver. Who did they bring in? Hold on, bear with me. It get difficult when it get down to this parts of the drafting pool. Y'all bear with me. They only got one, so they're not going to look at their wide receiver. Can we double dip at offensive line right here? Right now, in this moment. Because I'm quite sure a running back, they can do that. We got Trey Benson already. All right, Ali's still there. Okay. Where we got to go? Offensive tackle. Oh, Lord. They're going to have the interior offensive line. There you go. Here we go right here. I know y'all can't see it yet, but I'm pulling it up now. Boom. Tanner. Let's go with the Wisconsin kid, Tanner. Let's keep the bloodline going, man. Let's keep Wisconsin's on this team. Let's go with it, baby. It's either going to be the Penn State or the Tanner kid. They're going to be high-fiving in the doggone room. They'll be high-fiving everywhere, man. All right, so this is where I double dip in my linebacker. And if that dude from Penn State is there, that's where they going to go. That's where they going to go. Curtis. They like Curtis than them. They like Curtis. All right, and then they got a double dip at his running back room. Let's see who the best running back is. Running back. They like Ale. Big Game James, man. If Big Game James said, hey, he liked Rasheen Ali last night, and I'll never forget Big Game James was in the later rounds talking about Keaton Mitchell last season. And he was right on the money with him. So y'all look up this kid's tape. I gotta find out who got the all 22 for him. All I saw was some highlights or what have you, and I did like what I was able to see from the highlights parts of it. But come on, analyzation for the nation, baby. They gave me a flat C for that Blake Fisher. That's okay though. That's okay. And then they gave me a spanking. They said you draft Jermaine Burton is a high position. They wanted me to go roll tide. That's why they gave me an F. They gave me an F. You gonna do this to me? You gonna do this to me? Watch. If Trayvon Wallace, if he's become the best linebacker, I want y'all to remember this. Why y'all don't like Wallace? I'm glad that it's April the 3rd. I'm glad it's April the 3rd. Normally, I'm right on my drafts, though, believe it or not. Normally, I'm right on my drafts. But they gave me an F, man. How they going to do this to me, man? How in the world they going to do this to me? And speaking of this, they also did it to me double time for your mind, because we also have this right here, ladies and gentlemen. The phone lines will be open, so get on in and get your seats and get ready. But before we go to that spot, we got to do one of these things and pay these bills over here. And one of the bills is Prize Picks. Where my Prize Picks at? And they got this dude right here. Stephen A. Smith. Got his picks, and you can pick the same, and he's part of Prize Picks just like Law Nation. And with that, with the promotion picks that he got right now, you got up until like 6 hours, I believe, to place these. But what I can show you right here, with Prize Picks, 100% of your first $100 will be matched by them. All you have to do is download Prize Picks and then use promo code LAW. Don't use Stephen A. Smith promo code. He already in his bag, you right? So we're going to select his picks, and we're going to utilize and use his picks. And if they come wrong or what have you, that's okay. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to blame him. But let me share these entries so that you guys can share along with me. And yes, Chuma is back. These are the picks from Stephen A. Smith. Got the Barry Bonds forehead. He do. And salute to Prize Picks for all what they do. And we're going to jump right on over here. We'll talk about Chuma Edoga. But before we go a little bit further, if you guys followed the picks yesterday, you would have been $1,000 richer appreciate Prize Picks. We put this up on the screen yesterday, and we went with Tyler, we went with Barrows, and then we also went with Andrew for those particular picks there. And we busted wide open. We busted wide open for a stack. And I hope that you guys, if you follow along, did the same thing. And my entries for today, let me go all the way to the bottom here. I'm gonna share all of these entries with you guys because I want somebody else to hit it too. And my guy Action Power says Rex. All right, so I got some baseball movements right here. I got 4 picks for 3 racks. And let's see if you guys can hit one of those. Y'all can go ahead and put your name in the bucket for that. I'm gonna share that one right there with you. Yeah. So, hey, pick that one up, my dog. Pick that one up, Action Power. I know you with it. And then also, I'm going to share this one. Sharing is caring. I got 6 picks for 10 racks. So, I'm going to try it again. If we hit these 10 racks right here, baby, Action Power, we own to something, man. We own to something. It's in progress right now. Come on, man. Come on with it. I'm going to share this one with you. Hit that one up, baby. And last but not least, I'm just going to share one more with you guys. Let me share one more with you. Which one I haven't shared yet? Oh, that's enough. I don't want y'all to get pick happy. But check out Prize Picks, and you can do the same. When you get your Prize Picks on or what have you, you can share these things and refer a friend and get $25. And then also, you can also be a part of the team when you get your own personalized issue. Law, send it to me, to my inbox. Man, just click on it right there. I'll have to send it to when we get out of here. Yeah, I had to send it when we get out of here. But I appreciate y'all, man, so much. Let's get this thing going. All right, so the hotline for your mind is 657-390-7391. Let's get it. Let's go. Cowboy Nation and everyone that's listening. I've seen some Prize Picks, though. Yeah, busted wide open now. Yo, I got my dog, man. Hey, 100. What's good, man? You're live on the nation, man. Talk to me.
Listen, man. That being different, man. Hopefully this is the season or what. I just don't understand, man. It's like it's 2024 here, but in the Joneses' mind, it's 1993, 94. I don't understand.
I think we both are in. This is what's going to happen, though. 100. We all going. It's a Mandela effect, man. This is not real. We're gonna wake up. It's gonna be 1995 again. And we're going to wake up and we're going to already see the future. And we're going to let Jerry know, no, bring back Jimmy. After he fires, after Barry Switzer leaves, we're going to bring back Jimmy. He's going to leave Miami. He's going to come back over here to the Cowboys. And we're going to win at least about 4 or 5 Super Bowls in between.
And I just don't understand the fans. And this is what I mean. For the fans. You still gonna blame this on Dak?
Oh yeah, this Dak fault. This Dak Prescott fault.
Blame this on Dak?
This is fault.
Say Dak got all the weapons in the world, right? Dak got all the. But they praising that boy over there in Texas land. Oh, he a great quarterback. He amazing. He awesome. That boy got weapons before he even got into the league. They went and got that boy weapons. Started. They went and got him weapons before he even started. They went and got that boy weapons. When did the Cowboys ever do that for Dak? They never did it for him. I don't count the draft picks. The draft picks don't count. They don't count. Did the Texans use their draft picks and say, here go weapons, CJ? No. They went and got that boy weapons his first year. Lord, am I lying?
Nah, you're not lying at all. What happened is the Texans had a similar year the Cowboys had in 2016.
But
they won a playoff game.
They
won a playoff game.
It's not the same. But it's not the same. And everybody's talking about that. You even had Skip talking about, he had a better year than Dak and others. The boy had weapons, though. They went and got him weapons.
But here's what I'm saying, though. Here's what I'm saying.
They
went and got him weapons, but what I'm saying is similar, not the same, but he had a really successful rookie season is what I'm trying to imply here. And what they did the following year is that they made investment to CJ, right? And what the Cowboys did the following year, they took things away, and we had
that's
the issue. Yeah. So that's what happened.
What I'm trying to say.
There's not Texans fans out here saying that CJ is good, but he ain't Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. They're not. But they also not taking weapons away, saying, all right, man, you the quarterback, you need to do more. Like the Cowboys. And then you got the fans out here talking about Dak Prescott is trash, but they take players away. These other quarterbacks is adding to.
Yeah.
Watch Josh Allen fall off a cliff. Y'all gonna what y'all gonna say then? What y'all gonna say then? He's still better than that?
Let me say this too. I don't want people to isolate it and look at it from a prism of it's only being CJ. I want you guys to look at what they did on the defensive side. It's more the Texans defense is what you really need to be worried about. I get what that's what we're talking about, and I get what people are trying. I get you action. You talking about they gave them weapons, talking about Schultz. No. We ain't talking about Schultz or Noah Brown. We talking about collectively.
Defense was a beast.
Defense,
and collectively, offense and defense, they giving them weapons. When have they done that for Dak? Offense or defense? When? Tell me when.
Hey, man, Taco really good, man.
Oh, stop.
Taco Tuesdays, baby.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And come on, man. And they did the ultimate. They took everybody away. This year, the Cowboys is the only team in the NFL that says we're paying you money, do more with less. They the only team in the NFL that operate like that.
Man,
watch how Kirk Cousins was. Watch how Kirk do his thing in Atlanta. He got weapons now.
They're a playoff team.
Come on, man. He got weapons now over there in Atlanta. They just ain't have a quarterback. Kirk Cousins is over there now, and then watch how everybody, we've been knew Kirk was good. Kirk's better than Dak. No, Kirk got weapons now. He got Bijan. Bro. Watch out for Atlanta. I'm telling you now. I don't know about their defense, but their offense is going to be something.
Yeah, I think the defense, they're going to be a defensive team. You know, if you think about their head coach, and then you look at what they did, they did the exact same thing the Texans did. This is a copycat league, and they bringing in Zach Robinson, who is a branch of the Shanahan's tree. So that damn tree, man, they keep shaking folks and people falling out of it. So he'll be their version of Bobby Slowick, and we already know that that coach Raheem, he's always been a very, very good defensive-minded coach. So I think that they're going to be looking fantastic in Atlanta. I think that they're going to – it's a copycat league, so, yeah.
Hey, look. And y'all need to stop with this. I keep going back to Dak because that's what everybody do. Right, it's a copycat league for everybody but the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
So you can't say Dak is this and Dak is that when he don't got the same opportunities that everybody else have.
Yeah, it's
and
rough,
if you
man.
bring another quarterback in here, he's going to fail too because he's not going to get those opportunities either. He's not.
Yeah, I mean, shoot. Hey, I can't argue.
When have they done it? When have they done it?
We got to catch
When
lightning.
have they?
My only thing is you got to catch lightning in the bottle. And if you're not able to do that,
if you're not prepared for the law, if you're not prepared for the lightning, how can you catch it?
you're right. You're right, man.
There's no way you're going to catch it if you're not prepared for it. There's no way you can catch it. It's going to pass you by. That's a fact.
Man, shoot. You right, man. I can't argue that. You know, you put me in a box right there because it's a difficult spot to be in when you are a Cowboys fan because we're not going to get all shine until the draft, until after the draft, and we got to for dog sure make sure that this particular draft we hitting. That's the reality
Chiefs
of it.
Cornerback L'Jarius
And what's
Sneed
the chances of that, Law?
Man,
Let's be honest. What's the chances of that? And that's been the Cowboys' philosophy, and it has not worked. We might luck up and get a player, but it's not enough.
yeah.
What's the chances of us hitting on all three of our guys and them being impact players? And our last draft class stepping up and becoming an impact player. What is the chances of that? Let's be real.
I mean, it's
What's
a
the
slim
chances of
chance,
that?
man. All I can say is, okay, cool. The same spot that we were in this year is the same spot we were in last year, the year before that, and the year before that. Yes or no?
But more people got taken away. More people got taken away, and every time it's crazy. Every time the Cowboys have success, they say, "Okay, how many more pieces can we take away, and let's see if we can sustain."
My thing is, I think to a degree we kind of overreact. Not us as fans, but I'm talking about the front office because they feel as if though since we lost to the 49ers that they want to pinpoint a problem, right? And they said, okay, it was Amari Cooper. We under contract with Dak, but it was Amari Cooper. So let's get rid of him and let's go into this third season with CeeDee Lamb, and he should replace the productions of what Amari Cooper can do. And we can elevate guys within the locker room because we believe in our guys, the Noah Browns of the world or what have you. And that's just been a cycling process there. There's nobody that's feet going to be held to the fire. Unfortunately, that's all I can say with it.
No.
Yeah.
You try to replace Amari, but who's there to replace CD? Who's there to replace CD?
It's a trickle down.
There's nobody there to replace CD, man. You know, but I just get on the fans because they just Dak Prescott is playing football with one hand tied behind his back and shackles on his feet because the defense can't do it either. If your defense can't do it and you don't got no weapons on the offense to do it, how can you win?
Yeah.
How can you win? There's no way you can win. These other teams are putting offenses together and they're showing up their defenses. And the Cowboys is saying, we like our guys.
It's a difficult spot to be in, and everything intensified, man. Yes. I want to say this right here. We need scrappy guys on our team. We don't need these guys to be lay down guys. We need guys that play with hair on fire. But you know, we just don't have that. And when you get to the next level, I'm talking about postseason, playoffs. Because I'm gonna play this little reel right quick. You can stay on the phone, but if you can you see my YouTube?
No.
You can't see it. But the audience will be able to see my YouTube in a few seconds. And I just want to let people know, I'm not saying you go out there and get this type of mentality, but when you think of even the Chiefs, they had a guy named Sneed there. I'm not saying that he's by far better than all DBs, but I'm looking at the mindset that he brings to the table, how he played through the echoes of the whistle, and how he intimidated those opposing players on the team. And he was able to be that driving force for the Chiefs, right? He was a guy that was able to get into the face of the opposition, create havoc, get out there and make plays, and not get small in big moments. And when we start talking about our team, the Dallas Cowboys, it tends to be not just my guy, if everybody want to paint a picture or paint a situation that is Dak Prescott. But I'm saying that, hell, why didn't we find another guy that can match the intensity of the moments? Why we can't find a guy that can get into the face of the oppositions and make them pay? It's always that we talk, we do all of this barking, and then when we get into these big games, we don't have nobody to bite back. And that's what I'm trying to say, 100 grand. That it takes a complete team.
You know why?
Huh?
You know why? You know why? The Cowboys talk about how they want nastiness. They talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
And the fans run with it. When the nastiness is said to Dak Prescott, the fans run with that.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's time to play the football game, you can't be nasty with the opposition because that's not the Cowboys brand.
Yeah. Ooh.
So they take that away.
Mm.
They take that away. We had guys in here to bring the nastiness. Tone that down. Or we're getting you out of here. You're too big. That's not how we play. So when you come and play with the Cowboys, you are castrated.
Oh my goodness, you gilded boys, yeah. Damn, boy. Hey, man, I appreciate you for calling in, man. You the first caller of the hour, man. I thank you, man. But hey, all I can say is, man, we're going to figure out. I still have us winning 10 or more games. And I want you to get your hand off the panic button. I'm the damn dude you ever seen the Titanic? It's going down regardless. And they still playing the flute, the violin, or the piano. You know what I'm saying? That's me. I'm still playing the flute, the violin, the piano. I'm playing all of the instruments now.
Listen. I'm going down with the ship too, but that don't mean I got to stay silent and not point stuff out.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the only way. We can't be like those in the media that got those media passes and they inside and they got the inside and they not going to talk about Stephen Jones. Why aren't you behaving like it's 2024?
Yeah.
Why couldn't we pull that trigger? The way you've been doing it has been terrible, Stephen Jones. This is what the Cowboys want to know. They won't ask those questions because they are afraid. But they want to come in front of YouTube and act like they ask those questions. Yeah,
I'm glad you peeped game on that. But I would, if I had the money, if I had the resources, I would figure out a way to pay Big Game James $100,000 a year just to cover the Cowboys with media passes and get in there. And he asked the questions. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, we need a guy, literally like a Big Game James, to just go to all of the media parties and all of the media events and just go and interview him. And I hope that the universe or the multiverse open up so that he can do it. So we can get that fair and balanced approach, because we don't need everybody trying to. We don't need everybody. Scared. Yeah.
These boys are scared. These boys want to continue to say to everybody, we go at the star. We're at the star every day. If you need to watch us, you need to come to my YouTube channel because we at the star every day. What's the point of you being at the star if you can't ask the tough questions? And I don't care about you beating around the bush and you writing books and all that. No, Stefon Diggs trade just happened. I want to hear why y'all couldn't do it. I want to hear that being asked. I want to hear that being asked. I want to hear why. Why? With that conversation, why? We don't do good in second round picks anyway. Why? And it's 2025. Come on. You claim you want to win this year. You claim you're all in. Your moves have not.
Before you go, my guy Freddie Morales says, you can ask all the questions you want, but it don't mean jet shit. You know what I'm saying?
And
Jack
that's
shit.
where you're wrong.
But here's what
you're wrong.
Let them know how the New York media handles stuff. Go ahead.
That's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong. When you hold the team's feet to the fire, changes miraculously get made real fast.
Yeah.
Because they don't want that type of pressure. They don't want that publicity. They don't want that. So they go, okay, we need to do this real quick. Just like the Philly media. The Philly media be on them boys.
Yeah.
On them boys. That's why they make moves like that. Boom, 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 boom. Because the Philly media ain't playing no games with them. The Dallas media is soft. They trash. They suck. That's 105.3 The Fan. That's all these guys. They are trash. The only way things are going to change is if you talk it and you get through the media. Us as fans got to start it up. And when we start it up and we yell loud enough, the media ain't got no choice. Because guess what, people? The same way y'all go to these media guys and y'all click on their stuff, if y'all stop doing that because they not asking the right questions, I can guarantee you this, it will start.
Man, them people
Our
said,
voice
man,
does matter.
them people said, man, they ain't finna lose their goddamn gold job.
That's why I said, that's why I said, Dallas Cowboys fan base, stop clicking on their stuff.
Man.
You stop clicking on their stuff. You stop showing up. You stop watching.
Man,
and you support the people that ask the tough questions and watch how things change.
Hey, man, I appreciate you for calling in, man. That's my guy, 100 grand, keeping it 100, man. Appreciate you, fam.
No doubt, man.
Yes, indeed, man. Man, these people got bills to pay, man. If I was a billionaire, that would be the first thing I would buy. I'll buy a media company. And I'll say it's not mine. And then I would make sure that they hit me a little bit, but they don't knock me out. That's what I would do. I'll buy me, a media company. Yeah. If I was a Rockefellers and stuff, I have the cure for everything. Yeah. Shoot. There's a cure for everything too, by the way. I'll keep it in the name. That's what they doing. That's what people with big power is doing, basically. They have all of the top chef stuff, and then give everybody else what's left over, Shoot. Everything that you seeing with your eyes, it's already been out 10 to 15 years earlier. They done already played with it and already use it up, and then they give it to you, and say, okay, now we can see what it's used for. ChatGPT, that's been around since 1990. Now, after we done utilize and use all the resources, now we can have open AI. What's up with the closed AI? It's a closed AI out there too, The internet and all that stuff been out since the 60s and the 70s. Now we gonna let everybody use it. That's just how it is, Hey, that's how these billionaires work and roll, man. I promise y'all, that's how it is. Unfortunately, fortunately. I got my brother from another mother, the Lunatic. You're live on The Nation, man. Talk to us, man.
Law, thank you very much. As today we celebrate that we re-signed Chuma. Yeah.
The leader of La Raza,
That's all in for the Joneses and this front office.
Yeah.
When we see on the same day the Texans call the Bills probably and say, hey, that disgruntled wide receiver, what do you think it'll take to move him over here? Because we think, let's talk. Our front office is not doing that. That stupid response, their agents didn't call us. What the heck are you? You're waiting for people to call you during free agency? Once again, as 100 Grand said, man, we need to hold their feet to the fire. So this, once again, proves to me, you look at what you're doing. I don't listen to your words. I listen to your actions. It's going to be a prove-it year. As Big Game James always say, hey, show me, front office.
Show me.
Now the front office is telling a lot of people, on their coaching staff and the players. Show me. If not, we're going to take that cap hit. Yeah. We're willing to go and look for another quarterback and go in another direction. We're willing to do a soft rebuild.
Yeah.
But they're not telling us that. They're, oh, yeah, I'm going all in. I'm going all in. You know, it is just frustrating because in my eyes, this front office is still, how many obstacles can I put in front of my coaching staff, in front of my players, not to help them, but to test them? God damn it, at some point in your life, what the hell is your ethos? What do you believe in? Go in there, you know, put them up to the wall and say, okay, look, I don't care what you tell me. I'm either going to ride or die with this guy. Or just say, hey, I'm going to get rid of it.
That's what I like. That's what I like. I don't like people halfway. I would respect the Joneses if they said, you know what, we don't trust this guy. Let's just move on and get whatever we can get, and let's just move on. Versus halfway in, halfway out. You know, that's a difficult spot to be in, because now you withholding stuff, right? You're lukewarm with it. You know, give me the hot tub or the cold tub. Don't give me the in between. I need to know what's all is on this deal, you know? But they never said that they're gonna go all in with the quarterback, and now we are seeing the results of that.
That's right. All talk, as Hunter Grant said, hey, put their feet to, because any other, you know, I'm sure Philly is going to go, Howie, what the hell are you doing? I'm sure New York, whoever the hell the GM is, what the hell are you doing? Here it's, hey, Steven, how's the yacht? How's the yacht? Any new furniture there for the yacht or anything like that? Not hard hitting. What the hell are you doing with these moves? Why is, you know, Tyron Smith, no matter what you believe in with him, how did that $8 million contract up to 20? How could that have broken us, our salary cap? You're telling us that? And you're telling them this year, like, hey, believe we're still going to be competitive, when everybody else is getting better in our division and we've got to play a first place schedule? That's your move?
That's your move.
So again, that's why, yeah, you say, look, that media, national media, to heck with that. They are wanting to be there with the Joneses, so they're not going to put their feet to the fire, as Hunter Grant says. They're just, hey, I'm not going to rock the boat. We need somebody to go up there and say, what the hell are you doing? Are you gonna win? Are you in it to win a Super Bowl, or are you just here for the revenue? There is a big difference. And Jerry Jones, I love his answer. Oh, I've been the GM, so that's what I've seen everything. That's what makes me the best GM. No. I'm sorry. When you can get fired for making stupid moves, that motivates you more than I've seen everything, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
But, Law, it is frustrating, but I am here with you guys, because you, and I'm sure once the contract comes out and everything, hey, we could have done that. Why didn't we? All right, let's look for another alternative where you can prove to the fan base that it's about Lombardi's, not those brands at the Star. So, Law, thank you again. Thank you for letting us vent, because on days like this, damn, do we need a vent. But thank you, Law, Cowboys Nation. Bendiciones. But always, puro pinche Cowboys, even though the goddamn front office doesn't believe it.
No, and yes, indeed, man. That's my guy right there, man. Appreciate you. That's the lunatic. That's the lunatic, man. Always calling in with great responses and things like that. And I'm not saying that all. I'm put a little cover on it. Sure, you know what I'm saying. Put a little cover on it. Not saying that all Dallas local media is trash, right? I got my handful of guys that I lean on, and I tell you, man, I'll go fight for them, like the John Machotas of the world. I think that he does a wonderful job. Clarence Hill, to a degree, would try to get the Cowboys to go offsides a little bit, and Clarence and Calvin, I meant to say both of the brothers over there, as well as, man, my guy Nick Harris. He's in the house. He does a great job. Pat No C. Walker, He does a phenomenal job. KD, he's not afraid of going against the grain. So you got a few that would do that. That will go at least to the line and toe the line and then say, fuck that toe. I'm going to skip over it a little bit. Excuse my French. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw a little haymaker at him. So that's just what it is. But we need more. We need more energy. Michael Gelkin, he does it to a degree, but he ain't gonna full court press him, man. You're gonna be like, shoot, I got this job. I got to keep this job. But we need more of the Dale Hansons of the world, man. We need more of those boys, man, like the Norm Hiskus that will spit at you, you know. So when you're talking, so we need more of that, you know. But I get it, you know. Everybody try to get to those parties, man, and that's just how that goes with the media, and not to put the knife to the back to them, because they do the best that they can do, and there are some strong and heavy gatekeepers that won't hand out media passes because they know that the tough questions are coming. So you got to skip and jump through all type of hoops just to even get a media pass, even though you're media credentialed, you know. Hey, I'm registered. Law Nation Sports is a registered media company. I may have to fight. I may have to fight and sue, you know, but that's a whole nother conversation. But neither here nor there. I got another caller on the line from the 540. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me, man.
What it do, bro?
Who we got here, man?
Hey, it's Stokes, man.
Stokes, man. What's good, Stokes?
What's up? Hey, look. Let's look at this thing from a different angle. You know what I mean? Everybody out here calling in, I watch the same shows they watch. But it seems they buying into what they watch. I listen to First Take every day. I listen to Undisputed every day. I listen to all of them. Everybody get on there trashing the Cowboys, trashing Dak. I heard them talk bad about Michael. I heard them talk bad about Steve. A week later, the same people that had the most to say praised them. They get paid to push that narrative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I wish I had the money. I wish I was Tad Prescott. I swear, it's a contract. Y'all keep talking bad about my brother. I go file a gag order against me, and I just be petty. The same way they saying that the fans need to put fire up under the feet of Jerry Jones. The players need to do the same thing to them.
Yeah.
Because that's the same type of thing to where, in my eyes, you know, I could be wrong with where I'm getting ready to go. That's the same type of thing as them allowing people to call and interview coaches at the beginning of the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know, you're interfering too much.
That part, Stokes, I definitely don't like. And they would still say, well, other teams do have the same situations that they do get the interviews too. But what I'm thinking is that the NFL is a long process. Like, hell, teams can start interviewing that. You know what I'm saying? Like interviewing 2 months ago don't mean that you can't get prep and prepared now, you know? I think that they should hold all interviews until after the Super Bowl. And that way, you know, if they are saying that, hey, the off season is really quick and you got to get the drafted players drafted and you got to do all of the research, well, push the damn draft back a month, you know? Because I think that would be a better flow, because the interference that you have in Titans land is a different interference that you have in Cowboys land, because the Cowboys is such a visible brand that when you hearing all of the people that want to be interested in you're gonna have to make that decision to make sure you nail that interview right, and it brings up too much distractions.
I would agree.
Yeah.
So, look, I'm gonna change it a little bit. Did you get what I didn't send it directly to you on Twitter? I think I tagged you in it.
Okay.
But it was Odell Beckham, Diddy, and Justin Bieber. Now, say that was C.D. Lamb. No, hell, C.D. Lamb. Say that was Jalen Tolbert, the bottom of the totem pole. It would be on every news channel, newspaper, podcast, everything. You ain't heard nothing about that. That man standing in the club getting topped off by a man.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So you telling me, let me turn my music off a little bit. So what say that one more time. What happened now?
I sent you a video on Twitter from BRG Sports. It's Diddy, Odell Beckham, Justin Bieber. Somebody in the crowd, you know how you got people in the crowd with their cell phones recording?
Right.
Man made the wrong turn. You get to hit Odell. Justin Bieber leaned up from topping that man off, and he still Bill fixed it.
Oh man, hey man, I don't want nothing to deal with that. Oh my gosh, so
I'm glad we didn't make that free agent. But
Yeah.
if that was Jalen Toast, the bottom of our receiving core, it would be top news on every station, on every radio, and in the newspaper. Don't know other teams go through that.
Okay. Yeah. Your audio is choppy a little bit, but I get it what you said, man. He got topped off allegedly. I don't got that doggone money where people can send me cease orders, cease and desist orders. But I'm gonna say alleged. So he allegedly got topped off by Justin Bieber, right? Or Jake, whatever that dude's name, Bieber. What was
Justin.
Okay, was Diddy there?
Standing right beside Odell.
Swallow that.
Shit. Hey man, hey, maybe I turn to TMZ law, man, and we'll talk about that part of it. But man, hey, all I know is that, man, Odell Beckham and Kim Kardashian and Bieber and Diddy and all of those people, man, whatever ritual they got going on, man. I'm just glad that none of those guys are here in Dallas, because you already know how that goes.
Yeah.
But man, I appreciate you, Stokes, man, for calling in, bro.
I'm sending the junk back to you now, too. I'm sending it to your inbox.
Appreciate you, dog. You have a good one, bro. All right. Hey, man, shout out to Stokes, man. Hey, he was the last caller of the day, man. I appreciate everybody for calling in and everything, man. But man, Stokes done put the icing on top of the cake right there, literally. Cowboy Nation, we like our guys, and that's the thing. WLOG, and the Dallas Cowboys are going to always move this way. And on my way out of it, I got the 804. Who this?
Yo, it's mine. Hey, what up, bro?
What's good with you, man? I hear myself in the background. You just turn your radio down. Turn your radio down. I thought that you was P. Diddy or something calling in or something.
No Diddy over here.
No Diddy, okay. What you got?
No Diddy.
No Diddy, man.
No, I don't understand why everybody's so frustrated over the Diggs trade, man. Like, they know we don't have the cap space for that. What y'all mad for?
I think that, I know it's $50 million, right? $50 million. I think that what we're going to have to do is wait and see whether or not the Texans is going to restructure his contract, for one, right? And if they do that, restructure his contract and give him some upfront money and then spread some stuff out, then I'll say that's a boss move, right? But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, you're right. We have $6 million, I believe, available to spend, and it's not enough money to do a lot of those things. But we know the cap can always be manipulated. But go ahead.
And then we can't bring him over, and we still ain't even paid CD yet. Like, we got stuff to take care of first.
True.
You
You own your house? You stay in a house?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's the first thing that you got to pay first? your mortgage, your light bill, your water bill, your lawn services. Who do you pay first?
Mortgage.
Right. So there was an article out today, and it was written by my guy John Machota, and I think it was Dallas News. Sad yourself. I think that they wrote this article, and they said out of the big three, who you got to pay? And I'm sitting here like, shoot, if they go to pay Dak Prescott regardless, then I would say shame to the front office. Everybody need to be fired. Because why would you drag this out all the way until August and then say, okay, now I'm gonna pay my mortgage, right? And then I'm gonna pay, Lamb, and then I'm gonna pay Micah Parsons. But in that article, they said that this should be the order. Go ahead and pay Dak Prescott since he's gonna be the highest, and then pay Parsons, and then pay CeeDee Lamb last. And I'm sitting there like, this should be the order, bro. Dak, Lamb, and then Parsons. You still got the fifth-year option to work something out with Parsons, But you need to pay Parsons this year, because next season, before he get these 13 to 14 sacks, and by him having a better defensive coordinator, I foresee Parsons is finna have a better year than he had the last 2 seasons, at least.
Oh, he definitely going out there this year.
Yeah.
You already see that.
Yeah.
He trying to be top player. He trying to take that Aaron Donald money.
Hell yeah. So that's why I would say, go ahead and pay Dak Prescott. But if they hold the feet to the fire and don't pay him, then I get that. That's why I made the statement, whether or not I would rather for this team to go ahead and say that they like Dak Prescott, they all in with him, or that they go ahead and say that they all out with him. At least that would be a better situation for us over here as fans.
Makes sense. That's all I had, man. Appreciate you as always, bro.
And I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for calling in.
Oh.
And I hope that y'all get with what I'm saying and what he's saying. It's simple. It's simple. I rock. Appreciate you. Like and subscribe. Yeah. You should already know what you have. For those who said, hey, man, been 8-9 years with Dak Prescott, they should already know. They should already have a finite vision of who their quarterback is and what he do well at and what he do bad at. Right? So that's just all I'm saying, is that they should already know. All right, before I close out the phone lines, 657-390-7391. Anyone else before we close out the lines here? Shout out to you, comedian Victor Baker. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, bro. You've been following the channel for a minute. Queso says Dak 60, Lamb 32, Parsons 35 to 40 million. We in trouble. Yeah, I mean the only way I say this is if the team wanted Dak Prescott at 45 to 50 million, they would have had to pretty much do it before Hurts got paid, before all of those boys, Burrows and whoever else got paid on that wave. But by them waiting so long, this is why you getting this ridiculous price thing, right? 60 million. I'm not in favor of paying Dak Prescott 60 to 70 million or 80 million. I'm not in favor of that. None of us should be. Even if you're a stone cold, diehard Dak Prescott fan, not even a Cowboy fan. You don't want to see the man get paid 60 to 65 million dollars. But that's the nature of the business. Even if you stand in a housing community, right, in your neighborhood, I'm going to use this as an example. if the market at the housing market starts at 500,000, you want the next house to be sold in your community 650,000, 700,000, because it benefits you. You don't want to see some house down the street getting sold for $300,000. You're sitting there like, nah. It's gonna bring down the rates. It's gonna bring down the value, I meant to say. And that's how the quarterback market is, ladies and gentlemen. So you would want to execute these quarterback payment plans early before it's too late. You would want to have with these particular plans with the ability so that if things don't go the way it should be, that you still have tradable situations. You don't want the no trade clause on these contracts. But what the Cowboys is facing right now is that you got all of these other bills that's due, and you waited so late that the mortgage is due, and CeeDee Lamb is the light bill. The light bill is due. Utilities may be Parsons. And it's not going to work that way. But other teams, by them knowing how to finagle and finesse, they say, okay, this is the biggest chunk of my bill. I'm going to go ahead and purchase this or go ahead and pay this and spread that out. The quarterback is happy, but if that quarterback F up, guess what? He gone. I'm going to trade him. I'm going to move on from him. But I'm going to make sure that he is not upset enough that when this new contract come around that he's demanding no trade clause or he's demanding no franchise tags. Strategy. All right, I got a 559. What's on your mind?
Hey, Law, I just want to say you're doing a great job. I just have one question. If Dak the problem, how he finished second in MVP votes with no running game? Man, you said a mouthful there. Because when people are hurt, they looking for issues. They looking for solutions. And sometimes the very much so thing that everyone talks about is what's in their mind that is the issue, right? That is the finite problem there. It's because for the last 30 years, it's been Dak Prescott. He's been the issue, right? So people are looking for an issue when they don't see the complete picture. There's an old saying, it's hard to see the picture when you are in the frame. And that's what the Joneses, they are in the frame, but they can't see the picture. Like the whole situation with Dak Prescott is that people will say that this team is very talented. This team got all of the bells and whistles. They got all of these 9 all-pros. But if you're not eating the proper nutrients, right? Nutrients or what have you, all of that stuff that you saying that, hey, I got all of the honey buns, I got all of the Skittles, I got all of the Kit Kats and all the sweets and the joys and the cabinetry. But is it a well-balanced meal, right? And that's what the Cowboys just don't understand. You need run game. You need to have the ability to stop the run. It's the craziest thing of it all, fam, and I didn't get your name. What's your name? Robert. The craziest thing of it all, Rob, is that the team in the 70s, they had run game and they could stop the run. The team in the 90s that won championships, they had run game and they could stop the run. Both quarterbacks benefited from that. Yes, they were good to what they were able to do. One can argue and say they were great. But this particular team, we don't have that. We don't have the ability to run the ball nor stop the run. And yet we are still held to the same standards that team was doing in the 70s or what that team was doing in the 90s. That's the craziest thing. Can't do it without a franchise quarterback, brother.
Yeah, you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to have a franchise quarterback. Now, there are other organizations that was able to win championships, Robert, without that key or star-studded quarterback. We can talk about the Brad Johnsons of the world. We can talk about Trent Dilfers of the world. But guess what they had? Run game and the ability to stop the run.
That's two things we missing, man.
Man, we missing that. And do Dak Prescott need everything in order to win the Super Bowl? We can argue that Big Ben Roethlisberger needed everything, as well as
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady to a degree. Yes, indeed, we can talk about that. Russell Wilson, right? He haven't been back since they didn't give the ball.
Seattle days.
Yeah, they didn't give the ball to Marshawn at the one line. He would have been a two-time champ.
Man.
If they just gave Marshawn the ball, you know what I'm saying? Beast mode the ball.
Oh, man. Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah. But that's just how it is, man. But guess what? Guess who got run game and who can stop the run? And it's in Texas.
Man, Houston looking nice right now.
Yeah. I mean, God, if CJ right now is grinning to ear to ear, the only thing that I would say that's going to be kind of uphill battle for them, they are in the AFC. And health. Those are the two things that get in the way. I like D'Amico Ryans. My brother, who was a diehard 49er fan, said, watch what this young brother do. And everything my brother said that he was going to do, he did it. He went and got veteran guys on defense, and he brought in his culture and his philosophy to help things out on the defensive side. He's a defensive-minded guy. Since he don't touch offense, he went and got a Bobby Slowick last year to make sure that the offense is up to par to modern day stuff. And that's what makes that team a little bit better as far as completion. Not saying that they're going to win the Super Bowl, but one of their biggest impediments last year was the ability to run the ball. And that's why they went and got a Joe Mixon. They're not finna sit back and say, CJ should have been able to beat the Ravens. No, they sitting back looking at it like, hey, we got blown out. Let's go ahead and solidify this run game.
Hey, and look how they look now when you build around your quarterback.
Build around, not take away. Man, you with it, Rob. Man, appreciate you for calling in, bro.
Hey, appreciate it.
Good call from him. All right. Yeah. Don't forget about Flacco. Yeah, too broke. Yeah, Flacco was really nice, man, that year. For anybody who want to say, name the quarterback that betted on himself, Flacco was one of those guys too, right? They was like in the weeds with Flacco. The only thing that he had was a strong canning of an arm. And what they did was they said, okay, we're not going to pay you unless you do X, Y, and Z things. But what they did, the inverse of it, they went and got him still weapons. They didn't pay him, but they still got him weapons. And then, Ray Rice, for what he was able to do from a run game situation, he was still able to press it and run. We all, as Cowboy fans, need to thank the Ravens for being able to get to that Super Bowl to ultimately beat the 49ers. Because the 49ers, we've been getting saved by other teams. And we don't know how long they're going to last, y'all. We need to literally thank Pat Mahomes twice for doing that, or 3 times, because all three of his Super Bowls were against our foes, right? 49ers, Eagles, and 49ers, right? So shout out to Pat Mahomes and shout out to the Ravens to a degree. Because the pain that we are feeling now could be even worse. It could be worse. Cowboy Nation, it could be worse. Yeah. All right, y'all. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank everybody for... Hey, Sean said, Jared, just pay the refs, man. Hey, man, if I was a billionaire, man, shoot, I would be trying to will and deal the best way I can to get that doggone Super Bowl. I promise you. Hey, that ref will fool around, and the very next day he check his mailbox or he check up under his rug. He be like, oh, okay. On the low key, If I'm Jerry, man, I'm 83, 84. What they gonna do to me? Stefon Diggs come over here with a low price, It would have been just like this.
Like, this motherfucker don't miss.
Yep. Where my breaking news button at? Hold on, bear with me.
The Cowboys signed Stefon Diggs. Wow. He signed for $10 million? That's a real low price. But Stefon Diggs, when he goes to see his brother, and somehow in a basket, in the kitchen somewhere, there's a little check. It's like, oh, okay. Dog cleaning services. $50 million. Oh, okay. John Jones. I know a Jerry Jones. I don't know a John Jones. Okay, all right, cool. Hell yeah. Hey, I'm making sure they get my name right. I gotta, before I go into the dirt, I gotta at least have 7 of them. I gotta at least have the franchise with 7 rings. Everybody was talking about Tom Brady for years. Tom Brady for years took less money. No, he didn't. Robert Kraft was already. I want y'all to look up. He had his own merchandise, which was illegal at the time, inside the stadium. Gillette Stadium, whatever it was. It was like, what was his Tom Brady's merch? I think it's TB12 or something like that. He had his own merch illegally, without any NFL license, allegedly, was being sold within the confines of, which was illegal, within the confines of that particular stadium, which was very much so an inside deal. So he was making his money back, plus he was married to a billionaire. Y'all look it up. When the NFL found out, they didn't crack them down. No. It was like, yeah, you bring in some ratings, man. You got a legacy going. We want you to keep going. Yeah, TB12. Look it up. Just look it up. Let me quit talking before somebody knock on the door. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Trick says, breaking news. Angel Reese is going to the WNBA. Yeah, I heard that. I heard she was going to the WNBA. And shout out to her. I want to read the super chats before we depart. Appreciate everybody, man, for rocking with the nation. Win, lose, or draw, even during the off season. I know most of us is still angry and upset over Green Bay, man. We are. I'm still mad. But we got to continue to push, man. We got to continue to grind. We do. We got to, right? Appreciate all of y'all, man. One love to y'all. We'll get to this. If y'all think I did a good job today, man, just let me know. Don't hurt my feelings, though. Let me know if y'all think I did a good job today. Supers. Super chats. Boy, you guys was on it today. I appreciate y'all. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Jerry need to apologize to Roger Goodell. I think that whole situation there, I'm going to tell y'all the truth of that. Jerry tried to take that man's job, man. And he getting paid about $45 to $50 million, I think, Roger Goodell. And I don't know about y'all. If somebody was trying to take your job and you making $40,000, they'd probably be your enemy for the rest of your life. If you're making $40,000 to $50,000, right? Can you imagine $40 to $50 million? Shoot. Yes, indeed. You got Parsons talking about, hey, he being held or what have you. Goodell like, hey, keep not calling. That's what he's saying, basically. Basically, that's what he's saying. All right, so what I have here is my guy Saitan for the $4.99 for your mind says, Law, will you consider expanding from Cowboys content to the NFL content creators? Also, F the Joneses. My guy Saitan. We try to talk about all teams right here, bro. But, Cowboys are where the heart at. This is my passion. So I tried. That's why I didn't have Cowboys Law Nation. It's just Law Nation. In the event that, for the future, that I would talk all NFL teams, but I'm in this cycle right now, man, that I'm a die-hard fan, and I can't jump. But I appreciate you for your support. We got a super chat for the $4.99 for your mind. Appreciate you, man. Let me give you a horn, too. Mr. Wright, Antoine Meyer says, appreciate you, man, for the $4.99. Says, I'm so tired of the Stephen Jones. This sub has him all over it, Sub or snub? I don't know, bro. Maybe hit me up, man. DM me, man, on what you mean about that. This sub has him all over it. I don't know, bro. I appreciate you, though. Jay Diz for the $2 support. All of these are the Oxnard funds, man. We got to get out to Oxnard. Love your optimism, bro, but this isn't a playoff team. I heard that for 4 years in a row. People were right in 2020. We were one game away, though. We were one game away. I'm optimistic all the way. So with that logic, this is my guy, Too Cool. So with that logic, draft skilled players and put around Dak only. Too Cool. This is where I combat. And I get with what you coming from. I'm surprised you didn't call in today. But Too Cool. Ocho Cinco. What we are saying is the same thing that I said last week, the week before that, y'all shanking me with the butter knife. Aaron Donald by himself wasn't enough. They had to literally build around him. We can all raise our hand to say that Sue, they didn't have old Sue, but they went and got the young Sue and put him with Aaron Donald. And that still wasn't enough. They couldn't win the Super Bowl. So when they got rid of Sue, they went and got other guys to help out, like Devon Miller, who one can argue he'd probably be a gold jacket himself. Leonard Floyd. I can go on and I can do this like money long. I can do this for hours. But at the Cowboys, they just don't know how to build around said players. Just like they don't even know how to build around Michael Parsons. And Parsons, to a degree, is the defensive version of Dak Prescott. That's what's going to happen. That's what exactly going to happen. But the difference is when other teams move like that, they say, okay, whoop-de-doo. But when the Cowboys move fractionally like that, they said, oh, the Cowboys, they better win the Super Bowl. Walker Wade, 44, says, there's a reason why Jerry don't go to 1310 the ticket. Hey, you ain't lying.
Get your damn act together. Don't like your attitude.
Yeah, you're right. There's a reason why. And they probably would never be the flagship station again because of the way they attack. The Lunatic says,
this is where we hold them.
Shout out to you. It says support new Cowboys media. We would be celebrating a few Lombardis, in my opinion, if we just follow some of Law and other plan if they were GMs. DC for life. Hey, come on with it. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. My guy, my dog Keith Floyd says, Law. These other owners set the quarterback market to this outrageous market, right? Yeah. The same is true for the wide receiver market. You can't blame Dak for the market. And that, my friend, is true. The last person to set the quarterback market to unbelievable heights was Deshaun Watson. The Cleveland Browns paid unbelievable money. I think at the time it was $200 million. All guaranteed or something like that. With knowing that he's going to be suspended. That's crazy. And I think that the Cleveland Browns still haven't seen a full season of Deshaun Watson yet in the Browns uniform. I will tell you guys this. Myles Garrett, unbelievable talent. And they are trying to put pieces around him. And the key element that they are missing, because they had run game. They got the wide receiver. But don't you know what Cleveland is missing? A damn quarterback. They missing quarterback. Right now, if the Cleveland Browns had Dak Prescott, they will be happy. Oh, man, they'll be happy. They'll be happy, man. They'll flat out be happy. They won't even complain. They won't. Dak probably would be happy if you go to Cleveland. I know, no, but Dak probably not be happy because he's a Cowboy fan, right? His brother Tad will be happy. There won't be no more. There will be no more bashing of that dude's over there in Cleveland. I'm straight from Cleveland. Hey, I know some people in the chat say, hey, man, we'll be happy Dak is gone. You know, give us Deshaun Watson. If Deshaun Watson played for the Cowboys, he would still be suspended. Conduct unbecoming. The massage parlors over here would be in trouble. All right. Trick says breaking news. Yeah. We read that one. Appreciate the tricks. DCFN all in 1973. Law, they are not interested in what we want. Right. They're definitely not. They're definitely not interested in what we want. And on top of that, I got to say this, though, bro. I got to bring this to light for the attention. When it's not their original ideal, they don't want it. Ooh, they don't want it. If it's their ideal, boom, they'll jump all over it like a cheap suit. But the moment, if any of us get in front of it, they will not want to get it.
$10. Can we stop saying Jerry this, Jerry that, change the narrative? It's Stephen Jones holding us up, building through the draft and not free agency. You gotta use both options, not just one option.
That's why people love multiple answers to a test, multiple choices to a test. Don't just give me just the one without the multiple choices, man. Nah. You got to, that's the well-balanced thing. Who work out and skip leg day, right? That's the Cowboy. They work out, but they skip leg day. They work out, but they skip the core. Man, they skip what's the chest, bird, chest, man, belly, and everything. Got no abs. Just got big arms. Looking like that thing off of SpongeBob. That's the Dallas Cowboys. And it goes back to The things when we say what the Cowboys should do. That's why I'm trying to hold back some of the thoughts that I need to put out there and hope that they can be manifested and happen. Because they don't they don't understand. They would rather go against the grain. And say, hey, we the smartest people in the room. Oh man, we the smartest people in the room. Yeah, Larry the Lobster, that's the Cowboys in a nutshell. Javier says, remember when they used to say, move aside, Jerry, let Steven take over? Move both of them to the side. You know what I'm saying? Rev says, got upper body strength, but normal soft legs. Yeah. Need them leg powers, man. Shoot. This is where we at, man. Cowboy Nation. It's been a great day today, man. I appreciate everybody who supported. I thank y'all for all of the Oxnard funds. Yeah, BD Gray says bench presses more than they squat. And then here's what they do. They went go get BBLs and everything. They make the male versions now. They got male BBLs. And say, look at my backside. Look at my thighs, my quads and everything. And it's all fake muscles. So when it's time to use them, man, we get ran through. Drilled. Got the limousine, but no driver. And yeah, no Diddy. Or no Stevie J too now, you know. Stevie J come out and say, hey, I've been to all of the parties. I've never seen Diddy do anything wrong. Like, really? Really, dude? You didn't see him do anything wrong? Like, come on, everybody lying. Come on, everybody's lying. Come on, man. Come on, make this make sense, Stevie J. You know. Come on, man. hey, man, I was at every party, man. Hey, I closed the door and everything. And although I hear noises and stuff, I don't see him doing anything wrong, you know. Hey, DCFN 1973 says they not going to extend that. They want cheap. Yeah, they want the cheap. You ain't lying, bro. Boys fan 804 said, let me get my guy's horn though. Yeah. Oh my God. That's like R. Kelly said. Hey man, I don't see nothing wrong with a little bumpy ride. I don't see nothing wrong. Look at her, Your Honor. Look at her. She's 15. But look at her, Your Honor. Look at her. You know, y'all gonna do this to me. Like, no, she's developed, man. She's 16, R. Kelly. God, dog, man. At least Jay-Z waited until she turned 18. Oops. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Shout out to Beyonce and everybody, man. Appreciate everybody, man. Let me get on out of here before the FBI start knocking on the door.
FBI, open up!
Hey, Jay-Z, man, what's good, man? I throw up the dynasty sign.
Shame.
Oh, my God.
Shame. Shame.
Allegedly. Jay-Z a Cowboy fan too, by the way. Ooh. If they raid Jay-Z, I wonder if Jerry Jones went to any of those parties over there. Jerry, did you go to one of those parties? Don't let me find out Jerry Jones at one of them T. Diddy parties. P. Diddy party, Jerry. Shoot.
Jerry gonna be out here, man. If y'all don't see my channel being uploading no more content, y'all know why.
Get your damn act together. Don't like your attitude.
Come out the closet and
And what happened to Law Nation, man? He was a good content creator. He started talking too deep, man. Yeah, man, it was good. I miss good old Law. Yeah, he was good, man. He was good for that time. Man, Law started talking too much truth.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Law, man. Shout out to him. Maybe we can watch some of his old videos on TikTok or something. He no longer on YouTube. Yeah, too taboo. Yo. Hey, man. Hey, Jerry. Hey, man. I'm just joking, man. Everybody love a good joke. Don't come after me. Just conversation. Nothing is real. Outside of these prize picks, be sure to check us out. Download Prize Pick. 100% of your deposit up to $100 will be matched. 100%. Ain't that right, my guy?
He ain't lying.
They say a prize fighter continue to swing even when he's down. He's continued to figure out ways how he can get better in the stance. And we need to figure out whether or not we can hit one of these good picks over here. Hopefully we can. Hopefully we can. All right. Woo! This one almost getting close here, baby. 3 racks, baby. I just need for Chris. If Chris tonight hit less than 6.5, we got 3,000 large right now. Hey, I hope y'all shared this one. I hope you guys joined that one. So Chris, for Nelson Mandela, or free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, free at last. I hope Chris don't hit 7. He need to hit only 5 or 6, but don't hit 7 though. Don't hit 7. And everything else, boy, we be having a good party over here tomorrow. You know what I mean? But if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night, to give up your time and your peace and your sleep, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad that you don't get tired, and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you will gladly go out there and sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it and lose all terror of your mind, if you would simply, just simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength, and sagacity, with faith, hope, and confidence and stern pertinacity, if neither cold or poverty or famish or the fame or the sickness of your body or brain can turn you away from the thing you want, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the globe, if you hit that like button and share this content and help grow the nation and help us out in so many ways, man. I'm trying to turn into Randy Savage, my dog. Law Savage over here. Appreciate you, Jay. J Murph 5000. But if I offended anyone today, charge it to my head. What my guy Ric Flair would say, woo! I like Ric Flair over Randy Savage, you know. Woo! Y'all like Ric Flair? Come on with it. Give me a woo in the chat, baby. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the woo!
Damn! Damn! Whoa!
Prime time!
Give me my theme music.
Come on. Mama said there'll be days just like this.
Count a check or something. I've been really in the field, yeah.
Come on.
I've been really in the field.
Come on.
I love the field. Lately,
Chris, don't let me down, Chris. Don't let me down, baby.
Don't need no deals, I make the
Roll
deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
those credits. Come on,
Kinda
baby.
check the song. Lately, I just wanna
Woo!
run it up. Count that too, count it up. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Need them ones, I need them fives.
Come on.
Need them tens, I need that change. To the safe, got blues inside. Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still save and roll my change. Take some losses when I play.
Charge it to the game. Come on.
I'm with L, yeah, I'm with T Black, I'm with Revan now.
Hey.
I'm with Bay, yeah, I'm with J, yeah, I'm with Chuck and now. Still
Who
the
with Law,
same, I
baby?
switch sides, now it's that loyalty. You switch sides up for the bag, and that's worth more to me. I mix Nike with designer, I experiment. You just
In order to
what's
be
on
the
the
man,
shelf,
you
and
gotta
I'm
beat the man. Pause. You gotta put pause in it now.
Can't trust a soul, I keep a hammer, call it too legit. I've been really in the field, love the rush, I love the field.
Lately, I just wanna run it on. Shout out to Sighton. Shout out to Mr. Wright. Shout out to Tricks. Shout out to DCFN. 19 of 73. And shout out to Twyman. Appreciate you. No Diddy. In order to beat the man, you gotta beat the man. Look, you can't even say, look, this world's so crazy now. You can't even say that no more. In order to beat the man, you gotta beat the man. You can't say that no more. Oh my God.
I be in zones alone. I be on road alone. Yeah. I be really in the field, love the rush, I love the field. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
If you smell what the law is cooking. You probably can't say that in 2-3 years from now. Come on. Hey. Mama said there'll be days just like this.
Lately, I just wanna run it up.
One more time. I don't even want to pick at them.
Lately, I just wanna
We answered, I talked stuff, I thought we had it, but it goes to show you who's a better team, and I'm sticking Cowboys.
You're crying.
I'm hurt. I love my Eagles. I don't believe it.
You gonna flap the hat one more time for the Eagles for the hard fight they did?
Let's go birds fly, Eagles fly. Still.
Oh my goodness, man. I just wanted to pick on them, man. Hey, I just pick on them, you know. That's okay with y'all, you know. It's okay with me, you know.
Not the one who made the rules, right? Do it, left, do it, right, do it, left, do it, right, do it.
Shout out to you, Kim, Morris, Shanard, Martin, Dwayne, and things, man. Appreciate you, man. Until next time, DC for life. We out.
They can come closer than close.
Take a drag of my cigarette. Breathe me out, breathe you in.
Salute to Eastside Harold. At the end of the day,
yeah, on paper they're a better team, bro. They have all the assets and resources that we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. All right. Team will go. Wow.
it's dangerous. I be on layer 2. Sing it, Kim. I follow. All right, Team America. Come on. Sing it. Layer 2. Come on, choir. Follow. Yep.
7 years of a perfect love. 7 more and another one.
And another one.
And another one.
I like this. I use these songs to calm me down just a little bit. No Diddy if necessary. We gotta say this all the time now. Shout out to you, Martin. Let me ask you this, Martin. Do you allow people to call you Martin or just Martin? I just never know how to really say that name. Let me know in the chat. Do they say Martin or Martin? Do you actually got to put the T-I-N? I'm from Mississippi, by the way, so I just say Martin.
If a paper crane can fly, then forever doesn't feel that far. So far, so far. Give a paper crane.
See, we lazy talk, man. So y'all really got to put the 10 in there, Martin. Man.
So far. If a paper crane can fly.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, know I gave you everything I had. I gave you everything I had.
Head on my pillow and just relax, relax.
Man, if I got said, you got to pronounce it. I'm just going to say Martin. You know, I'm going to leave that T up out of there, man. All right, y'all. One love. DC for life. We up out.
Get your up there, contain the damn ball. This is why we do it. Hey, too many missed tackles. Let's go. We're too damn soft. I just hate mistakes. I hate mistakes.